Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Live-Ozziehype. This is not repeal. I will show you not comment on any and everything on YouTube. Gotta give a shout out to everybody that's out there, everybody that's subscribed to me. Thanks a lot. As well appreciated. Well, I'm back from San Francisco, Cali. I had a great time at the YouTube Live. I was hosting at the pre-show. It was wonderful. I met a lot of people. Some people recognized me from off of my YouTube page. I mean, it was great. Got to give a shout out to the YouTube staff. I was at the YouTube office. I mean, it was amazing there. I had a tour. I had the opportunity to get a tour around the YouTube office. I mean, it's huge. It's like over 300 employees there. Also, they have like a cafeteria there that YouTube pays for their employees to have like free breakfast, free lunch. I mean, it was great. I had a good time. I ate great. It was good. The hospitality. I gotta give a shout out to the Hilton Hotel. Um, that they was pretty good too. It was nice staying there also. Um, well, I had to comment on the YouTube live concert because of course, I was there. Just to show y'all this was the schedule of the pre-show. Y'all can see that. And see my little placard they gave me. They put in the window. Um, the badge. The ID card, I should say. See that? Live-Ozziehype. I'm gonna show y'all some behind the scenes also. Y'all can look it up on my page because they didn't show too much of like the pre-show at all. Of course, I was hosting on the main stage. I had a lot of fun. I got to give a shout out to Ron, the supervisor, I should say the stage manager, Ron. Give a shout out to him. Also, I got to shout out Marie and Lauren. I met them too. I definitely have to shout out the company that was working with them, E2K. That was the company that was in charge of getting things prepared for the YouTube Live. They do a lot of big events. They're known for like the sports in San Francisco, like for the 49ers and stuff. They're used to doing live events. So, I mean, it was wonderful. Like I said, I met a lot of people, and it was a lot of fun. It was a great atmosphere. The sun was shining, because the pre-show was outside, and of course the main show was inside. So it was great. So now y'all know I have to comment on the YouTube live because then I couldn't be the Live-Ozziehype y'all know on YouTube, right? So I think it fared good. YouTube had put a lot of time and money into putting this together, of course, with the help of other people or other companies that sponsored it also. I think that they still this is still kind of new to them, by the way. Just to let you know, this is still kind of new. The first time they did was like a small event, and that was in New York City and Manhattan. That was for the New Year's Eve um, um, party type show. You know what I mean? And this was like their like second event, but kind of their first because it's the first ever they broadcast live. So I see the direction that YouTube is going. I mean, it's wonderful. They even had an award ceremony there. So I mean, it was great. They laid down their foundation, and I see that they building it up properly, and they really trying to improve it because they want to get it down tight to down to the science of it. So one thing I could say too about YouTube also that they very very in tune to the public. Like they really listen to the public because the public is who make YouTube. I look at it like this: if you have two sets of categories like on YouTube, like to me, like you have the artists, like whoever create their own image on YouTube, you have them, and you have the fans because the fans they just love watching, you know, whatever they run across on YouTube. So you have the two. What I thought they should have did was like you see at the pre-show, that's where the fans, the artists, everybody mingled together. I thought that YouTube should have showed more of that. Of course, me, of course, because I was on the main stage hosting it. Y'all didn't get to see that, but I thought they could have showed like that part. Have interviewing the people that's just walking around, asking them where they're from, and who is their favorite YouTube artists or whatever. If it's Tay Zunde, if it's Ed Bassmaster or Man White Jamaican, Lisa Levy, people like that. I thought they should have just asked, got into those questions, had people do shout outs or whatever the case may be, get them involved in that aspect, show a little bit of the events, the different events like the Kung Fu and the B-boy dancing and it was all type of stuff going there. It was like a circus almost going on there, you know. But I mean, it was a lot of fun. I thought they should have showed that part, and of course blended in with the main event, you know. So, but you know what? Like I said, they still trying to improve. And one thing that they do, they do listen to the public. They had all these computer stations set up at the event, so that, let's say, like, you go to the computer station and you could make a video of yourself talking about that you're here live. I mean, that you're here at the YouTube live concert, and you know, show the video what you're looking at, and you can upload it on your page, which in turn YouTube will of course connect all the videos connected to the event. You know what I mean? So, and also, you know, like when YouTube Live, those same computers now, when YouTube Live was live, they had all the you could see all the writing, like people leaving comments. So, you know, a lot of the producers and stuff, they were reading the comments and stuff like that. And that's the stuff that YouTube really look at, the people that's behind YouTube, because they want to improve it. They value your opinion. Like, they just don't, like, okay, you can write anything up there. You write, you know, how you feel, your true opinion of what you thought about the show, and they actually read it, because they take that and take that information, sit down and re-go over the information, re-go over what they could have done better, or whatever. So don't think that YouTube is not reading the stuff. They are reading the stuff because they want to improve the show. But so in all, it was a good show. You know, I thought that Lisa Levy, you know, she did the pre-show. I introduced her for the pre-show. I thought that they should have had her perform a little bit, because they showed, I think, like 3 artists they featured on camera of new upcoming artists. It was Dondria, who everybody knows, Fat, Lisa Levy, and I forgot the other female name, but she's signed to Justin Timberlake Records. So they should have had all 3 of them singing little pieces of their songs, you know. But that didn't happen. But at least they featured them. So, like I said, it's room for more improvement. But in all, it was great. You know what I mean? My part, when I did my hosting part, I thought I scored fair. The people there, like Ron and everybody else, said I did excellent. I did excellent because I did what they wanted me to do. But I say I scored fair because I wanted to really get in and interact with the crowd, but I know that I was on limited time, so I was just trying to deal with the schedule. But then when we got towards the end of my part of hosting, we realized we had enough time to do some other stuff. But you know what? It turned out good. The people showed me love. They enjoyed it. So, you know, I had a good time. I jumped from one stage to another stage. So, you know, I had a lot of fun. You know, that's something I'm going to remember forever till I die. And I hope I could do it again next year, you know. But I had a lot of fun. Y'all could see, I'm going to put a lot of behind the scenes of what went on at the show on my page. So stay tuned to that. I'm going to definitely show y'all that. But I got to give a shout out to Alpha Cat. He was one of the guys that was hosting with me. You know, he was doing a Barack Obama. Also, I got to give a shout out to Mr. Fab. And, you know, just everybody. Shout out to Ed Bassmaster, Man White Jamaica, Debonair 73, Happy Bunny, Lisa Levy, Ayrton, I wish he was there, Debonair 73, John O. David Spates, Jamal from Black Tree Media. Just shout out to everybody, you know. But in all, it was a great show, and YouTube is on to something real good. And don't forget, y'all saw it for free. Think about it. Y'all saw a show for free, you know. And the people that bought tickets, they had the opportunity to kind of mingle with the artists, you know, because you had like will.i.am, you had MC Hammer, you had Akon, Soulja Boy, Katy Perry, a lot of people. So it was very interesting. So next year, you know, it's going to be even better, and hopefully I could be in that next show too. But anyway, that's my opinion. So that's all I want to say. Everybody have a good day. Like I always say, never give up. Live life to the fullest. Enjoy your life and smile, because it's good for the soul, everybody. Have a good day. Like I said, I'm still tired because, you know, it's 3 hours back over there. You know what I mean? I'm exhausted. Anyway, I'm out.